values chapter of the Audacity of Hope. With a certain talent for rhetoric, as well as an absolute certainty about the merits of my own views, I found that I could generally win these arguments in the narrow sense of leaving my grandfather flustered, angry, and sounding unreasonable. But at some point, perhaps in my senior year, such victory started to feel less satisfying. I started thinking about the struggles and disappointments he had seen in his life. I started to appreciate the need to feel respected in his own home. I realized that abiding by his rules would cost me little, but to him it would mean a lot. I recognized that sometimes he really did have a point, and that in insisting on getting my own way all the time without regard to his feelings or needs, I was in some way diminishing myself. There's nothing extraordinary about such an awakening, of course. In one form or another, it is what we all must go through if we are to grow up. And yet I find myself returning again and again to my mother's simple principle. How would that make you feel as a guidepost in my politics? It's not a question we ask ourselves enough. I think in this country we seem to be suffering from empathy deficit. We wouldn't tolerate schools that don't teach, that are chronically underfunded, understaffed, under-inspired, if we thought that the children in them were like our children. It's hard enough to imagine the CEO of a company giving himself a multi-million-dollar bonus while cutting health care coverage for his own workers, if he thought that they were in some way his equals. And it's safe to assume that those in power would think longer and harder about launching a war if they ever envisioned that their own sons and daughters were in harm's way.
Amen.
I believe in the stronger sense of empathy would tilt the balance of our current politics in favor of those people who are struggling in this society. After all, they are like us. Then in their struggles are like our own. If we fail to help, we diminish ourselves.